Alright, it's 6:30 in the morning, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't always wake up at this time, but obviously today's a little bit different since I'm recording my entire day. Oh! At around 7 a.m. when I'm done with my morning routine, I open up my laptop and get the day started. First things first, I check my email, and then after that I work on my game. Currently, I'm working on a horror game where you work as a janitor during the night shift at a school. I'm still working out the kinks, but for now it seems like you're just going to be running around the school trying to finish your shift while trying not to be killed. Fun stuff. First thing I want to work on today is the trash collecting objective. Let me explain. So when you first spawn in the game, you are told to look at your clipboard by pressing Q. When the player does this, it'll show you all the tasks you have to do before you can leave the school. Your first task is to pick up the trash, but the only problem is that there isn't even any trash to pick up. So currently, the player will just walk around until they run into the enemy and die. What we need is a system that will spawn the trash in random locations around the school, and additionally, I don't want the players to get sidetracked and try to multitask. So I'll try to lock all the other tasks until you finish the first one. Once the player picks up all the trash, the objective should update to the next one. Alright, let's get to work. Alright, the code is finally finished, and if the code is working correctly, what we should see is as soon as we open the clipboard, the trash should spawn in front of us. Okay, so something was clearly broken because the trash isn't supposed to be glowing like that, and on top of that, I started losing frames. So I paused the scene to look at what was going on, and holy crap, there was a lot of clones. This means that for whatever reason, instead of spawning 5 trash objects like it's supposed to, the game kept on spawning an infinite amount of them. So looking at the code, I was able to find the problem. In the update function, we say if the task number is equal to 1 and the player isn't being chased, then we will update the text and call a function that spawns in the trash. Here's the problem. The update function is called every frame, which means that every frame the conditions of the if statement are met, the spawn trash function is called. To show you how bad this is, if we look at our spawn trash function, we have a loop that will spawn 5 pieces of trash. This means that every frame we are spawning 5 pieces of trash. But before we deal with any of that, let's take a dance break. If you don't know, one of my hobbies is dancing. At around 10:30, I start watching some dance videos for inspiration, and after that, I start dancing for around an hour at 11 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock, and apparently me and my family are actually going out somewhere to eat, so... So this is the spiciest sauce I have. Right, so I'm gonna just drench it this time. Oh my! I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna grab the water. Definitely spicier though, but not like.
Oh, your nose is running.
After lunch, I go take a nap and continue working on the trash system. This bug was actually quite easy to fix, and all I needed to do was create a boolean that stored if the spawn trash function was already called or not. It only calls the spawn trash function if the boolean is set to false. This means that once the spawn trash function gets called once, then the function won't get called again. Now if we run the scene, you could see we successfully spawned the trash. Now you might notice that not all 5 pieces of trash spawned. This only appears this way because some trash ends up spawning in the same exact location, making it look like a singular object. I'm not sure how to fix this yet, which comes to show how much I still have to learn, but hopefully I could fix it by the time the next video comes. The rest of the day is kind of boring. I did some workout at 5 o'clock, ate dinner around 6 o'clock, did chores at 9 o'clock. We did some bone breaks. I did some bone break stretches at 9. It's another type of dance practice thingy. I don't know, research by yourself is kind of complicated. And then I went to sleep at 10:30.